What's going on, YouTube? Back at it again with another video. If you haven't been here before, we haven't met. My name is Herb G, and I make videos because one day I went to my bank and they had a withdrawal limit of $1,000 when I needed to take out $3,700. Long story short, got the manager involved, but ever since that day, I've been trying to find a way to not use banks and get my money out of a bank. Hence this channel and Bitcoin itself. Not sure how long this video is going to go, but I just want to put out there that 0.1 Bitcoin is not enough. Now, I'm not sure who's watching this. Maybe you know about Bitcoin, maybe you don't. But if anybody comes up to you, or if anybody you listen to or a video you watch, and they say 0.1 Bitcoin is enough, that's what you should shoot for, I disagree. I don't agree with that. I mean, if you talk to anybody, like, the normal cliche saying is reach for the moon or shoot for the stars. You reach the moon, or shoot for the moon, and at least you'll get stars. One of them things, right? So if you're only going for 0.1 Bitcoin, that doesn't, I don't feel like that's a goal. That's not really it's not a goal that scares you. And that's another saying that people say: do something that scares you. Have a goal that scares you, because that's the only way you're going to challenge yourself, right? So 0.1 Bitcoin right now is, Bitcoin is teetering around 70K. So let's just say 70K. It's like 68, 67. Let's just round up 70K. So 0.1 of that is $7,000. $7,000, yeah. Most people don't have $7,000 in their bank account or in their savings account. I get that. But we all know you don't have to buy Bitcoin all at once. We buy it in stacks. We buy it little by little, by piece. Okay? And I think 0.1 is like saying, like, for instance, if you make $999,999.99 a year for the rest of your life, could you say that you were a millionaire? No, I don't think so. You didn't do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you either do it or you don't. I don't watch Star Wars or anything like that, but that's basically what Yoda says. There's no try. You either do it or you don't, right? So for me, I have to say at least one Bitcoin. If you don't know, British Hotto is famous for this, or he's known for saying get to one Bitcoin. That's really his motto. But I have to agree with him on that. It's just because I always think, I kind of think about how this new kind of paradigm, this new shift, this new kind of one world order thing is going around about you'll own nothing and be happy, right? And so you got to compare that to the last year, or I don't know the exact time frame, but within the last year or two, the amount of Bitcoin wallets that held, I want to say 10 or more Bitcoin, kept their Bitcoin, or one or more Bitcoin, I would say, even one or more Bitcoin, they kept their Bitcoin. But the wallets that contain 0.1 Bitcoin or less sold all their Bitcoin. Now you got to think about that. That you got to put your finger on that. Like, what is that all about? So they're shaking out people. They're shaking out the weak hands. They're shaking out the people who don't believe. They're shaking out the people who don't have conviction. And rightfully so. It's not illegal. Everybody has a right to do what they want to do. And everybody has a right to play big bank, little bank. You know what that is? You come up to me and say, hey, let's play big bank, little bank. We got to see whoever has the highest amount of money, you got to give, the loser gives them all their money. So it is what it is. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about that. So point one Bitcoin, you're just settling. You're just going for the minimum. Um, I don't that doesn't do anything for your self sovereignty. I believe, because eventually, and I think it might be even a psyop. I don't think that the people on YouTube who are making the videos are specifically doing the psyop, or maybe they are. I don't know. I haven't checked out the videos because I don't agree with their topic, so I wouldn't click on a video that I don't agree with. So it could be a psyop. It couldn't be. It may not be a psyop, but eventually, in my head, where I'm coming at it from, is in 5, 10, 15 years, or however long these point one wallets are able to hold, they're gonna get taken out. It's not gonna be no more point ones, point fives, point nine wallets, because the elites, the billionaires, the wealthy people are going to take that Bitcoin, because you're not serious enough to get to more than one, or you're not serious enough to hold on to it. You don't have the balls, you don't have the conviction, you don't have the backbone to not sell. So that's all I got right now. I really hope, I really pray, I really encourage you, if you have point one Bitcoin, or maybe headed to it, that you hold on to it. I'm not going to sit up here and say how much it's going to be worth in the future, because if you've done your due diligence, if you've done your research, if you've done your homework the way that you're supposed to do it, you already know you have the second most valuable asset in human history. The first is time. The second is Bitcoin. Let's just be honest. It was gold, but look how that turned out for us. So that's about it, guys. I really hope you have more than 0.1 Bitcoin. If you do, please hold on to it. Please protect it as if it's your last hope, or your last piece of life. You know what I mean? So, all right, guys. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Bitcoin is the future, so you might as well make it a present. The whole monetary system has never been updated, not one time in human history since its inception in 1776. Well, excuse me, that's an inception of America. Since its inception in 1913, when the Federal Reserve was created. Okay? It's never been updated. We haven't gone on a digital standard ever. We just created digital rails for the financial system, but we never created a digital currency to transform the digital finance system. Bitcoin is that update. Bitcoin is that transformation, whether we like it or not. And I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything else other than Bitcoin and its foundation. I'm not saying we can't use anything in tandem with it, like other cryptos. I'm not going to sit up here and debate anybody about which one it is. And I'm not going to sit up here and say which crypto I believe is going to be. Like Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, whatever you want to believe, that's on y'all. I'm not here to try to make a case for those. I don't care about those cryptos. I'm not invested in those cryptos. I'm not going to say I never bought them, but I've since divested from them, sold them, converted everything into Bitcoin. So I don't have any horse in any other game but Bitcoin. Just for clarification and disclaimer. But I can't count them out because, hey, digital world is digital. Anything can happen. Anything goes. So I'm not going to say it's anything that can go sideways. For me, it's either Bitcoin or bust. That's the way I see it. And if not Bitcoin, then we're just going to be going on a digital CBDC, central bank digital currency, where the elites, the people who create the money system, the people who are in charge of the supply of money, dictate where we spend, how much we spend, and how much we earn. So that'll be the digital currency, and that's where we're gonna go for the rest until something else comes about. But if we're not going there, it's Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin. It's digital money that has a fixed supply. It's already laid the groundwork. We already have Bitcoin. To me, there's no reason why we should deviate from anything else because we already have it. All right, y'all. I think that's about it. I will see y'all on the next video. Appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate all my subscribers, man. Please like, share, subscribe. I've gotten an influx of subscribers these last couple of weeks, and I appreciate it. Just want to shout y'all out. And we're almost at 176 subscribers. I'll take it. Please help me to get to 100 and beyond. If I can earn your keep, I appreciate that. So, all right, y'all. I will see y'all next time. I'm out.